Hey everyone, this is Tyrantking10 here with the results of the 1000 subscriber special. It's been quite a very interesting feedback, but nonetheless I've gotten quite some questions, I should rather say. I will state all the names because as everyone wanted to, they wanted their names to be said because no one told me they didn't want their names to be said. Because some people think to say that they want their name said when already by default your name already gets the... So, besides me tearing your eyes out from your sockets, here we go. We are going to go through alphabetical order, going from A all the way to the numbers. Our first submission comes from Aura Guardian 0226. They post, I'm not sure if you've ever answered these in some video, but here are my two questions. What's your favorite game genre? That would have to be platformer, by far. I grew up in the age of the Super Nintendo, but mind you, I didn't skip out the original NES, I didn't, or the Sega or anything like that. I love those game consoles, but my prime time was the Super Nintendo. Big time. What's your favorite game? That I can't answer you that. I have so many loved games. I guess in relation to your favorite game genre, I guess platformer, maybe Super Mario World, perhaps. Although that's, that's the one I can think of right now. Well, thank you for submitting your your questions. Our next commenter is BigBob572. He posts, "Hey TK10." Well, that's the first time somebody told me that name. "Congrats on your 1,000 subs. You deserve them. My question is, what was your favorite childhood game, and which LP did you have the most fun making?" Well, I guess, again, I'll answer Super Mario World. The favorite childhood game. I enjoyed Spyro the Dragon, Crash Bandicoot, just all the classicals. Yeah, just some, typical staple games, really. And which LP did you have most fun making? On my old computer, Doom 64 was a difficult game to record, as you can see on videos 1 through 5, because, yeah, I will admit, the quality is pretty terrible. But that was a pretty fun to play through and actually to finish, because I never finished that game. American McGee's Alice was yet another hard one to record, even with this new computer. That was also a great one. The most making, I guess it would have to be the easy ones because, well, they're easy, like Pokemon and the Final Fantasy one. Later, says Big Bob. Well, thank you. On to the next one. Bigfoot4161 says, "Are you going to do any more Crash Bandicoot games?" The answer, yes, in due time. Bowser24709 says, "Okay, TK10, you want questions? I'll give questions!" Question number 1. What inspired you to make such totally awesome Let's Plays? Other Let's Players, and also that I was so bored living in a new, well, not new anymore, but living in a different area than what I was living in before for the first 17 years of my life, I should say. Question 2. What games have you ever played in your childhood before you were a YouTuber? That's way too many games to say. And again, it's Super Mario World, all the Mario games, Spyro, Crash Bandicoot. There's a lot more I could probably state off. I just can't remember at the top of my head. Just the staple ones, really. Yeah. Thanks, TK10, for reading my questions. I will await my answers soon. I'm your best, I repeat, your best fan ever. Thanks, your best fan, Bowser24709. Well, thank you. And you might want to be careful when you say that. Just a little advice. PoxyGod12 says, "Will you ever do a Let's Play Left 4 Dead 2? The answer to that is perhaps, if I ever get it on Steam. And also, that's if I ever do get Left 4 Dead 2, that's not going to be possible until number 1's finished. Bandy's Chaotic Slave said, "Would you ever consider doing a Resident Evil GameCube version playthrough? It would be great." I've actually seriously considered the thought of actually doing a Resident Evil since three of my games seem to be focused on horror. I actually will say that I got Resident Evil 0 and that I have enjoyed. However, I need to wait to record GameCube games. However, that's not a bad question. On to the next one. Busquim2, sorry for mispronouncing your name, but what's happening there, friend? All good? I must say, you are very famous here in Brazil. My friends love you. I never knew I was famous in Brazil. Anyway, here's my question to you. Why is your name Tyrantking10? Hope you like the question. Tyrantking10. Well, from the avatar in the background, you can obviously tell I am a big fan of the mighty and ultimate life form that has ever existed on Earth, the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Tyrant King Lizard, or Tyrant King, or Tyrant Lizard, means Tyrannosaurus Rex. Also, it's a little bit pun on, since Tyrant also means crazed ruler, but I am the king of crazed rulers, or I am the ruler of all kings. And for the number 10, that was just there because, yeah, I don't know what... well, I have a little fantasy story, but that's just super... that's really shouldn't be told. Hope you liked the question. Well, I did. Best wishes. Kangaroo Jack says, hello, Mr. Tyrantking10. Oh, wow, I feel old now. I really enjoyed on your videos, and I really liked the Let's Play of Doom that you made, so why don't you make a Let's Play of Doom 3? This game runs on my computer, and I have an old PC. Doom 3. Well, I'll tell you this. Can't make that until the other ones are done. Wink, wink. Now then, on to the next one. Kimura the Bat Furry. Wow, I almost said Fury. Yeah, I figured I'd get my two questions out of the way, so here I go. Question number 1. Are you a religious tyrant? If so, what religion are you part of? You have to be careful when you're submitting two questions, because that is two questions right there. Thing is, I'm not religious. I have no problem with religions, and I really don't want to get onto touchy subjects, but let's just say I really don't have a religion. I'm not atheist either. Question number 2. Have you ever seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show? If not, you should at least deny yourself absolute pleasure. No, I have not. And as for my username, sure, go ahead and say it. Well, if my questions get picked, since it'll be interesting to see if you can pronounce it correctly. Most people don't get it right the very first time. Well, that was my shot, Kimura the Bat Furry, because I used to pronounce Chimera, funny enough. Oh, and I also pronounced Behemoth. I think I explained this in one of my random videos. But anyways, going on. Classic Gaming Fav likes to say, have you ever done so stupid and dangerous in your life that you had to lie to your family and friends about? If so, what was it? Being born and being awesome. That's what it was. Clear Spira. Dear Tyrantking10, thanks for the opportunity to ask a question. Isn't that supposed to be the other way around? When will you be continuing your Doom Let's Plays, as they are by far my favorite? Secondly, oh, well, let's go for the first one. Doom will not start into, blah, 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 Pokemon Yellow's done. Also, if anyone remembers, there was also a special video, I think it was the 250 upload one, I think it was, or the 250 subscriber. I said I was doing a season approach of my Let's Plays. If anyone remembers, I'm doing 2 to 3 Sega Genesis games after Pokemon Yellow. But don't worry, they're very short games, not like Pokemon Yellow. Secondly, do you have any intention to LP any more Crash games? Cheers for the great videos. Do I have any intention? Yes. CodeGamer1 likes to say, have you played Halo Reach? No. If so, what are your thoughts? Well, actually, that's not true. My cousin brought over Halo Reach, and I only played it for like 3 minutes. I can say it's a little bit different, but would you ever do a Let's Play of Crash Bandicoot Warped? My god, you people are all obsessed with this Crash Bandicoot stuff. But that's fine. Yes, that is my favorite Crash Bandicoot game, and that'll probably be my most enjoyed one, perhaps. Cold Hopkins 8 million. Wow, there's 8 million of you? Dang. What was there any particular era of console that you enjoyed most? The one that I was born into. Do you see yourself creating more co-op Let's Plays with the DDPikachu or anyone else? If so, which game would you pick? There's actually a game that, well, besides Crash Bash, we were supposed to do Rampage, but I'm sure everybody forgot that. But whenever Crash Bash gets finished, we should do Rampage. Coyote-kun likes to say, question 1, how old are you? Do I really have to answer this? Well, I'll just give you a hint. I'm below the drinking age. Question 2, do you have a significant other? Yes. Yes, I do. And he says, I'm just curious. Or he, or she, or it, or they, for they are legion. CrashFan101 says, greetings from Norway. Oh, hello there. I saw your Crash Team Racing and Crash Bash Let's Play. Love them. My question is, are you planning to do Crash Bandicoot 1, 2, or 3? I'm definitely going for 3. I'm not sure if I want to complete the entire series because I never enjoyed 2. That was my least favorite of them, but we will see. .NET Wolf. Well, Mr. Tyrant, yet again I feel old. It is time for me to provide you with some questions that you may or may not be able to answer. If you were a Tyrannosaurus Rex in the middle of the prehistoric times and you saw a meteor hurling towards the planet, what would you do and why? You must use the word dingalicious in your explanation. I think I'm the one answering this question. I don't think I have to use dingalicious. Well, I will roar in defiance and I'll blow it away with my dingalicious prehistoric power. That's what I would do. Because I'm the bloody king of them all, baby. If you had the wish to be any Pokemon that exists as of now, excluding the Pokemon in black and white, what would you be and why? I'd be totally Drifblim. Why? Because he's goddamn epic. Have fun trying to answer these questions, and congratulations on reaching the 1,000 subscriber mark. I wish you luck in your future episodes of Pokemon and Crash Bash. Well, thank you. .NET Wolf, keep it dinglicious. You too. Dragoon Ryu likes to say, hey, Tyrant, I like all of your LPs, watched all your videos, and can't wait for more. My first question is, what is your name and surname? My first name is and my surname is and I hope you enjoyed that. And the second question is, tell me about something you really care about. I could say something that would just be so over the top, but I love pumpkin pie. I love it. Pumpkin pie is the best food in the bloody world. I don't care what anybody says. Firehound55 says, so Tyrant, will you be getting Xbox with Xbox Live or any other console with a Live? Does the Wii count? 2. Can you do Halo 1, 2, 3 ODST Reach campaigns as a Let's Play? Probably not. Game Ruler 95 likes to say, where have all the updates on Crash Bash go? In my opinion, that was your best stuff. Yes, definitely my best viewed stuff, because as of right now, as I record this, the first video of Crash Bash is probably at 20,000 views, which is, that should satisfy some, hardcore fans of Tyrantking10 with that voice. The updates, well, let's just say DDPikachu isn't feeling up to... I really don't want to break your hearts, but it's not to the point where he's done, but I really need to pressure that guy to finish it, because he's really discouraged on the game on the minigame that we're on. Number 2, where did DDPikachu go? Like, is he in another country or something? Nope, he's in the same state as I am. Gamerson, hey Tyrant, I've been offline for quite a while, so I have quite a lot of your videos to watch. I have a couple of questions for your Q&A video. What's the earliest game consoles you own? The NES. The NES. Would you ever consider setting up a website based on your LPs? That's a very interesting idea I have thought of, but I have deleted some videos, and they're on my old computer, but the time management to set up everything like that is going to be a hassle. And plus, some of the videos, like, if anybody remembers, like Spelunky or Castlevania, they're not so famous. They were great, contributions, but maybe. I can't promise you it. Keep up the good work, and congratulations on 1,000 subscribers. Thank you. Peace out.